Many people who reach out to us for help are at some of the darkest moments in their lives. Some are experiencing debilitating depression, are overwhelmed by anxiety, or they're struggling with a serious mental illness and losing hope that things will get better. We see people who are juggling multiple responsibilities, jobs and families and financial pressures, who are just exhausted from trying to keep it all together and get through each day. For some people, the exhaustion and hopelessness can feel like too much.
My journey began about 30 years ago. I was working a pretty hard job, 50 hours a week, for a big 8 accounting firm. I was married, and I had a 2-year-old son. His name was Daniel. Daniel was what we call in Yiddish a mazik. He was mischievous. He was intelligent. He was funny. He was compassionate. He was very affectionate. We decided to expand our family. Unfortunately, we had 2 miscarriages, and that led to a pretty severe depression for me. The depression felt like it was a wet blanket wrapped around my head. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't concentrate. I just felt sad all the time, and it lasted for a very long time, and I lost my job, I lost my marriage, and I almost lost Daniel in the divorce. So I lost my life, and I was basically a single mom, and it was just getting really, really difficult. I finally built up the courage to tell my therapist what I was thinking, and I was thinking of taking my own life. I would say that the only thing that was keeping me alive was taking care of Daniel. It was just terrible. I was just getting sicker and sicker, and things weren't going well, and they decided that they couldn't treat me anymore, that it was too complex, too difficult. They categorized me as serious and persistent mental illness, which sounded scary in and of itself, and they asked me to go to the community mental health center. I felt like they were dropping me on the steps of the last resort. It was a very pleasant surprise. Went into the community mental health center, had a regular lobby like other medical centers, and got me in therapy, got me on meds, got me in their wraparound services. One of the most important wraparound services was their parenting class. It was so incredible to be in a parenting class where other parents were struggling with parenting and mental illness at the same time. And I realized, you can do this. You don't have to give your kid up, and you can do this. They gave both Daniel and I our lives back. These are not tears of sadness or pain. These are tears of joy, because I got to see Daniel grow up into a really fine young man, and we have a great relationship, and so the tears are grateful tears. I shed a lot of tears in the past for the pain, and now I'm just grateful and enjoying my life. And without the mental health center, I couldn't have done that.
We know that there is hope. We believe in the power of people to overcome tremendous obstacles in their lives. The right treatment, the right resources, and connection with others can make all the difference. At Jefferson Center, we help people find that support and that connection so that they can regain their strength and rebuild their lives. As a community mental health center, we take our role in strengthening and sustaining healthy communities very seriously. We educate and empower people throughout our communities to prevent and recognize and address mental health issues and improve access to mental health care.
We have so many caring community partners who wanted to learn more about preventing suicide. Through our suicide prevention trainings like Question, Persuade, Refer, or QPR, we are helping to provide everyone, teachers, law enforcement officers, medical professionals, parents, your neighbors, everyone, with the skills to recognize when someone might be struggling, offer hope, and get help to save lives.
I was fortunate enough to be able to begin working on building a comprehensive suicide prevention model for our school district, which did not exist before that. So thanks to the funding specifically set aside for suicide prevention, I was able to just dig in and become a learner around what a comprehensive model looks like, and QPR was an essential component of that with regard to explicitly training our staff and our parents and caregivers.
Ideally, every single person would have the skills taught through QPR to prevent suicide, and we're getting there.
By joining together and engaging with our community, we're bringing mental health out of the shadows. By building awareness and knowledge and confidence, we're creating a culture of support and connection that transforms lives. We are there for our community and empower the people in our community to be there for one another.